Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ron Steele from KWWL Television right here in your hometown. So I'd like to welcome all of you to the Mayor's annual Fun and Fitness Run. It's the 18th year. 18 years now that we've been hosting this fantastic event for our community's youth. And that means we are talking about you, all you fourth graders here in Waterloo. Right now, let's rise very carefully and quietly because we're going to sing the national anthem. to be sung today by members of the Columbus High School Choir under the direction of Karsten Calderwood, the high school choir director at Waterloo, Columbus. Columbus, the stage is yours.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Carson, thank you. Great job, Columbus High School Choir. All right, you can be seated once again. Thank you very much for all of your attention during the national anthem. We very much appreciate that. You know, on behalf of the City of Waterloo, Mayor Quentin Hart, the Leisure Services and Public Works and Department, also the Waterloo Public and Private Schools, we want to thank you for being here on this beautiful Thursday morning for this 18th annual event. You know, former Waterloo Mayor John Roof introduced this program to our community after attending a U.S. Conference of Mayors meeting in Salt Lake City a number of years ago. And throughout America, community leaders recognize the importance of physical fitness for all of our youth to the well-being of our communities and their futures. So today, I'm here to encourage all of you to make physical fitness a priority, not just today, but for the rest of your lives. It's that important. So thank you very much for being here. Now let's recognize the mayor of our great city, Mayor Quentin Hart. Now, the mayor is running today. Is that correct, Mayor? It'll be his third run, but his first as the mayor of Waterloo. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome for Mayor Quentin Hart.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Wow. What a great, great morning today. I see so many young people here, fourth graders, but I have to tell you something that's really important. So I need all of you to be really, really quiet, because there's something that I've been hearing throughout the schools. There's something that I've been hearing when you guys have been going home, and it's kind of like this rumor that's been spreading all around. I heard that some of you at your schools have been telling people that you're going to beat me today. You know, we really have to think about that, because my son Quentin goes to Cunningham, and he's been like, Dad, they've been saying they're going to beat you. And I was like, son, well, what did you say? I'm going to beat you too. So I started hearing about this, right? And it's all about healthy living. It's about doing those things that help keeps your body in shape, help keeps you fit and strong. So what I've been doing, just to let all of you know, I've been waking up at 4:30 in the morning, and I've been working out at 5 a.m. because I take your challenge serious. Because you want to make sure that you have a mare that's strong and that's fit and that's ready to go, right? And I hope you have been doing the same every morning, going to gym class, training, and doing all those things you need to do to help you keep fit and healthy. So just because I know you've been doing all of those things, there's something cool that I learned in the schools this past year, and I want all of you to do it. I thought it was kind of funny. I went to one of the schools and I saw kids like moving around like this, and then I saw them go like this. Do you know what that is? That's dabbing them. So on the count of 3, since you've been living healthy, since you've been being healthy, since you've all been the leaders and me and being star students, on the count of 3, I want you to dab me, I'll dab you, we'll all dab you 3 times on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Dab, dab, dab. All right, I'll be looking forward to racing.
I am so excited. I just learned what a dab is. Yes! I am cool! Thank you. I'm a little out of touch. I don't get out much, okay? All right. You know, I've had the privilege of running 10 marathons in my life. Each of those races is 26 miles, 385 yards. And it's a very tough race. Not so much physically as it is right up here, mentally. So I want you to think about maybe you can do that someday. And you know, this will be kind of your warm-up race today. But as we mentioned earlier, today is just today. We want you to stay physically fit for the entire life. It's very, very critical to your well-being, both mentally, physically, emotionally. It can help you in all aspects. Sports, academics, you name it, music. It'll help you, I promise you. I want to recognize today some of the people who are on stage with me. You're going to meet a couple of them in a moment. Dr. Jane Lindeman, of course, is your superintendent of schools of the Waterloo Community School District. Let's welcome her. Also, representing Columbus today is Columbus High School principal, and that's Aaron Perry right here. You're going to meet Larry Crane in just a moment. You're going to meet Representative Brown-Powers in a moment. So I'm going to move on to recognize the Waterloo Kiwanis Club right now again, and we thank them so much as the major sponsor of today's Mayor's Run. This civic organization has been a friend of all of you, a friend of youth, for as long as I've been in this community, and that's over 4 decades. Today, they have purchased all the T-shirts for the youngsters here today that some of you are wearing or will be getting after the race. You'll see those orange shirts all around the plaza here today. They've been purchasing the T-shirts for many years, and they're helping with the security because your safety is our top priority every day, every hour of the year. So they'll be protecting you on the route here today as well. So let me introduce, I should say, the president of the Kiwanis Club right now, Waterloo, Larry Crane. He has a few remarks he'd like to make. Larry.
Thank you, Ron. As Ron said, I'm Larry Crane from the Kiwanis Service Organization. We're a worldwide service group, basically concentrating on youth activities. Today's event centered on healthy exercise. Just remember that you only need 30 minutes a day to be healthy. It's something you can do every day. It'll keep your mind clear and help you in your studies. Any form of exercise is good for you, no matter if it's walking, jogging, running, bicycling, playing sports, or just chasing Pokemon. So today, the Waterloo Kiwanis organization that sponsored this event, especially, it got you out of the classroom, didn't it? So, are you guys ready to walk? Jog? Run? All right!
Hi, Larry. Thank you very much. You know, that reminds me, in our newsroom, we have a lot of people that are younger than I am, and when I said it was Pokemon, oh boy, did I get taken to the carpet. Pokemon, right? Pokemon? Okay, thank you. I have no idea what that is, to be honest with you, but okay. All right, thank you, Larry, and the Waterloo Kiwanis Club for your support. A lot of volunteers are out here today making sure that you stay safe. A lot of civic-minded individuals here. Just a week ago, think where we were in the Waterloo, Cedar Falls, Cedar Valley community. Volunteers by the hundreds came out to sandbag and save our communities. So how about a round of applause for some of them? We know they're not here today, but they're in our hearts, in our spirits. Because without them, our city cannot be saved. This is what happened, as we saw in Cedar Rapids, that the community came out and saved that community again this year. I want to thank everybody for your involvement here today, for your involvement in our youth and our future. And right now I'd like to recognize our major sponsors, starting with the City of Waterloo and Mayor Quentin Hart, Waterloo Leisure Services, the Cedar Valley Sportsplex, right down here, a block or two away, fantastic place for our community, the Sportsplex is, Wheaton Franciscan Healthcare, Main Street Waterloo, the Blackhawk County Health Department, the Waterloo Center for the Arts, and the Riverloop Expo Plaza, where we are at this very moment. Just a beautiful place. I'd like to also thank ConAgra Grocery Products, Warren Transport, the Waterloo Trampoline and Tumbling Center, the University of Northern Iowa. I'm representing them here today. As you can see, I'm in purple. And it's homecoming at UNI this week as well. Also, the Family YMCA of Blackhawk County, the Burns Tennis Center, Palmer's Golf and Entertainment, the Gates Park Golf Course, owned by the city, of course, the Thorpe Family Fun Center, Hartman Reserve, and the Boys and Girls Club of the Cedar Valley. Round of applause for all of those sponsors, without whom we would not be here today. Our speaker for today, to say a few moments to encourage you, to get you going, is State Representative Timi Brown-Powers. Timi, as you know, and I've worked out in the same room where she's been many years. I can see her passion for her patients at Covenant Medical Center. She has a passion for making lifelong healthy choices. Let's welcome her right now. State Representative Timi Brown-Powers.
Good morning, fourth graders. Good morning, fourth graders. Good. Who's going to be Mayor Hart today? That's it. Who's going to be Mayor Hart today? That's right. Mayor Hart is slow. He's very, very slow. I know. Who ate breakfast today? Good. Who's feeling fresh and ready to go? Good. So today I always talk to you guys about food and exercise and getting moving. Today we're going to talk about everything that we drink. So who drinks pop? Who drinks Gatorade? Who drinks Monsters? Ooh, who drinks Juice Bug? Who drinks the brisk fruit drinks? Ooh. Okay, so we're going to talk about those things. I want you to pay real close attention to everything that you drink. Okay, so one at a time. Who drinks Gatorade? Bring up my Gatorade guy. So Gatorade, we all think is this healthy drink. It's all the commercials. We get a Gatorade after we exercise. Right over here with me, bud. Hold your Gatorade up. Gatorade has 53 grams of sugar in it. See all these sugar cubes? Is sugar good for us? No. So should we be drinking a Gatorade after we work out? No. Bug juice, come on up. So this little bitty thing of bug juice that Mom says, it's okay, you can have a bug juice, you've been working out, has 26 grams of sugar. See all that sugar? Do we need all that sugar? No. Bring out my Pepsi. Oh, look at my Pepsi drinkers. Hold up that Pepsi. 69 grams of sugar. No way. So that would be like eating a whole baggie of sugar. Is that good for us? No! Bring up that brisk fruit punch. This is a juice drink. They call it brisk fruit drink. That has 56 grams of sugar. I don't think there's any juice in there, folks. It's full of sugar. There's 1% juice. So they stood over the can and squeezed an orange for 1 second. Come on, Red Bull. Here we go. So those commercials that show all those athletes drinking Red Bull and being all great, that's 27 grams of sugar. I can guarantee you those athletes don't drink a Red Bull. They just want you to buy a Red Bull. Bring up Powerade. Whoa. 53 grams of sugar. Think about this when we go to the store and we need something to drink if we want to eat a baggie of sugar. All right? Bring up Mountain Dew, my best friend ever. Right. Look at this bag, folks. 77 grams of sugar. Nobody ever needs 77 grams of sugar. Never. And weighing up my Monster. Hold it up, baby. 54 grams of sugar. So all of these drinks up here, the TV and commercials try to tell you that after you work out and you want to be healthy, you should go get one of these. That's not true. We don't need any of those. You know what sugar does to our body? It makes you really hyper for about 3 minutes, and then it makes you really tired for the rest of the day. It makes you want to crave eating more sugar, and it makes you tired, and it makes your muscles weak. So any of us, if we drank any of these drinks up here, Mayor Hart would kick your booty. You cannot drink this and beat the mayor. We've got to drink healthy drinks, and we've got to take care of our body, and we don't need all that sugar in our body. So what should we drink? Bring up Mr. Water. This is what we need to drink, and I want everybody to say water! Water! Look at his baggie. There's no sugar in that baggie. There's nothing bad in that baggie. Our body has to have that water. Because you know what our body does? It makes our muscles stronger. So bring up my muscle. Because we want underneath our skin to look like that. Hard and red and tight and strong. So we can beat the mayor. We don't want to drink all the sugar, because then what will happen is we'll have the fat. Hold that up. And that's squishy and ooky. And we don't need that under our skin. That doesn't help us move. That doesn't help us stay fit. That doesn't make us give energy. That doesn't even make us feel good. That just makes us want to sit on the couch and watch another video. So we want the red. We don't want that yellow. And we want to beat the mayor. So today we have a special thing that we're going to do. We've got a couple of volunteers. Debbie, bring up your you. Come on, girls. And the mayor is going to stand over here with Deb. Come on down, girls. Down, 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 down. Come on, come on. Get ready. Okay, all my juice people, set your stuff behind you. Keep coming. You're all the way down, baby. All right, guys, we got to stretch out. You don't exercise drinking sugar. You don't exercise unless you stretch. So the mayor and I were visiting, and we decided we're going to do something special today to get us stretched out and ready for this run. So let's go ahead and play it for us.
We're here in downtown Lafayette, where everyone's excited about
Stand up, everybody. Up,
the
up, 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 up.
It's called the Cupid Shuffle.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, help me welcome to the stage your friend of mine, Cupid!
New Cupid, here we go! Follow Deb and the mayor if you don't know it. Come on, everybody. Move that body. Shake those hips. Clap those hands. You gotta move. You can't beat the mayor standing still.
Tonight yourself. Walk it by yourself. To the right, to the right, to the right, the right, the right. To the left, to the left, the left, the left. Now kick, now kick, now kick, now kick, now walk it by yourself. Walk it by yourself and do the Cupid shuffle. Now let me see you do the Cupid shuffle. Let me see you. It's your boy Cupid, see you be the oddity. Just a bet on the track, got another giving deep. Down, down, do your dance, do your dance. Down, down, do your dance, do your dance. Do your dance, do your dance. Down, down, 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 do your dance, do your dance.
Way to go, guys! All right, you're stretched out. Who's gonna beat the mayor? All right, guys, I'll see you. Deb and I are running with you. We kind of hang out by the caboose, so when you're feeling lazy, an old lady will beat you. So watch out. I'm out there. I'm gonna beat you. Right when you think you can't do it, I'm gonna sneak up behind you, and I'm gonna say, you better get over, or an old lady's gonna beat you. Good job, guys.
Great job, everybody. All right, now be seated just for a few more minutes. We're about ready to get going here. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Make sure I got them in order. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to recognize, I don't know, do we have Ashton Marin here from Waterloo East High School, trumpet player? Is he here? He can begin playing if he is. I'm not sure that he is, though, because we were going to have him play the Olympic theme song while we have the last year's winners. We'd like to recognize them right now because they did such a fantastic job in beating the mayor last year en route to a victory that we will recognize here today. So I'd like to draw your attention to the back of the plaza. I also want to mention the Waterloo Police Department is here and will be on the streets protecting all of you as well. And I just happened to notice right there in the middle, he's about every event I can possibly think of. Please welcome Chief Dan Trelka, too, right there. Chief, thanks a lot for being here. We appreciate that. I want to bring up now from the back of the plaza as they come up here to light the torch, Josiah Wendland from Kingsley Elementary School and Charlotte Getman from Orange Elementary School. They will begin their ascent to the podium here to light the cauldron for this event today. So bring them in right now. Here they come. Charlotte has it right now. They're coming up. They were the winners last year of the Mayor's Fun and Fitness Run, so our congratulations. How about a round of applause for both Charlotte and Josiah, representing their schools, Orange Elementary and Kingsley Elementary, our KWWL's partners in education for a long time.
Thank you, Josiah and Charlotte, for lighting our torch and getting us started today. As the Mayor of Waterloo, I am pleased to present both of you, even though I don't know if you beat me or not, but I'm proud to present both of you with a plaque for coming in first as last year's fun run. I hope you both are continuing to make healthy choices. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Charlotte Gettman and Josiah Windling. Very, very good job. Keep it up and stay fit and healthy your entire lives. Now we're going to move on to the event of the day, and that is your race against the mayor of Waterloo.
going to start here in 1 second. Remember to start slow. If you start too fast, you're going to crash. Okay? Take your time. Mayor Hart says he's so fast, he's not even going to start till everybody leaves. Okay? He's going to be the last one leaving. So when we say go, take your time. Once you get up, you can start spreading out. Okay? Everybody ready to have fun? Yeah! All right, hold on. I'll give you a whistle. Take your time.